Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our new discussion for today. But before that, I want everybody to please stand up. And Miss Ella, kindly lead the prayer, please. Okay. Amen. Now, best morning class. In today's discussion, we also have my partner, Teacher T.
Yes, hello class, best morning! Yes, best morning everyone! How are you today? Wow, good to hear that! Class, keep wearing your smile and keep your day wonderful, okay? Okay, very good! But before that, who is the secretary here? Yes, miss, kindly list down the names of your classmates who are not around today and pass it to me after the class, okay? Yes, thank you. By the way, class, before we move on to our topic for today, let us first review our topic last Monday. So, anyone who can recall our topic last Monday? Yes, Miss Lovely. Yes? Yes, very good. Our topic last Monday was all about writing a formal letter. Very good. Now, who can give me a brief summary about the formal letter? Yes, Mr. What is your name? Mr. Guile, yes. Okay, very good. You really understood our topic last Monday. Thank you. So now, questions, clarifications, or suggestions about the topic? None so far? Nothing? Okay, very good. You are really intelligent class. Very good. So now, I believe that you really understood our topic last Monday. Okay, now, I believe that you don't have any questions regarding to our topic last Monday. So now, let us use your intelligence to our game for today with teacher Nove.
Okay, class, before we discuss the topic, let us have first a game. Do you want a game, class? Yes, good. But before anything else, let us divide the class into 3 groups. And I want you to look under and get the strips of paper under your chair. Yes. Do you have now your strips of paper? Who got red color? Raise your hand. How about yellow? Raise your hand. And the last one, blue. Please do the same. Okay, that colors will serve as your group, and in each group, you have designated area to stay. Okay, are my instructions clear? Good. The first group who can form a circle will automatically receive 50 points. You may now proceed to your respective area without making a noise. Class, are you excited to do the game? Okay, listen first to my instruction for this game so that all of you will be guided of what you are going to do. So now, this game is what we call Arrange Me Well. I have here 3 envelopes containing strips of papers, and what you are going to do is arrange properly the parts to form a letter and paste it on the band paper. So the group who can arrange it first will receive 100 points and additional 100 points for the correct answer. Are my instructions clear? Okay, shall we start? Okay, now get yourself be ready.
Okay, class, kindly arrange your chairs, please. Yes, thank you. I see that you are having fun. Very good. Class, how was the activity? Oh, very very challenging and fun. It's good to hear. Now, what have you observed in our activity for today? Yes, very good. It is related on writing a letter. So what kind of letter? Yes, it is informal letter. Now, questions. What do you think is our topic for today? Yes? Exactly, very good. So last Monday, we discussed about writing a formal letter, right? Yes, very good. Now, we will discuss about writing an informal letter. Again, class, informal letter. Don't be confused, class. Okay, very good. But before we will dig deeper to our topic, let us have first Teacher Nove for the objectives.
But before that, let us know first our goals for this lesson, which was written here in our objectives. So now, I want everybody to please read. Okay, thank you so much, class, for reading our objectives for today. So I hope that we will achieve our goals, and in order to achieve it, cooperation and listening must be observed. Is it okay with you, class? Okay, so now let's proceed to our proper discussion.
Okay, class. I believe some of you have done writing a letter, right? Yes, of course. Who among you here have experienced writing a letter to their crush? Wow, a lot of you, amazing! So, how about writing a letter to your family? Either your parents or your siblings? Yes? Oh yes, very good! A Christmas letter, it can be very good. What about an apology letter? Yes, that's it. So when you don't have the spirit to apologize to your parents in person, you can write a letter to your parents as an apology. Yes, very good. Now class, while writing the letter, what have you observed? Are you hesitating to your grammar, spelling, intentions, or even your language use? Yes, Miss Monica. Okay, very good. That's it. You are not hesitating to write a letter because you already know to whom you will send your letter and you are close to them. Very good. Yes? Yes, because you know that they will not judge you because it is just a friendly letter, unlike those business letter or those some kind of formal letter, right? Yes, very good. So now, let us proceed to our discussion. Anyone in the class who can give me their insight about informal letter? Yes, Miss? Yes, very good. Very well said. Informal letters are written to those acquaintances of the writer, either your friends, family, or relatives. As you have said earlier, you were writing a letter to your crush, right? Yes. And to your parents and siblings. Very good. Now, since they are written to close relations, the letters have an informal and personal tone. What do you mean by that? Very good. It means that you can write anything and you can apply your personal tone to the letter. And also, you can write your expressions, and informal letter can be written in casual language. Sometimes, the letters may even have an emotional undertone, which means that you can express your feelings, emotions, and thus this letter is mainly used for personal communication. And informal letter did not vary, or it doesn't need to follow any conventions, proper usage of language, grammar, correct spelling, and punctuation, since it is informal letter. Very good. And informal letter also has a general format that people usually follow. The following format will help the writer to write effective and attractive informal letters, and those formats will be discussed by Teacher Nove.
Thank you so much, Teacher Tin. And now, class, let's tackle about the format on how to write an informal letter. So now, the first thing to write is your address, the address of the writer. So we usually write the address on the left-hand side of the page at the very top. The address should be accurate and complete. Even when writing to close friends or relatives, the address must be written, so they can reply back to the letter with ease. If the recipient of the letter is in another country, do not forget to write your country as well in the address. Just what we see in the sample given, it is written in the letter the address was 96 Dakshinayan Road, Rohini. The next one is date. Next, just below the address, you write the date. So this allows the reader to have a reference as to when the address was written. He can then relate better to the contents of the letter. Just for example, in the sample given, the date was January 16, 2020. So now let's proceed to greeting. So the greeting can be informal. If it is a friend or someone close to your age, you can greet them by their first name, like Dear Alex. If you are writing to your relative, you may greet them as Dear Mom. And if you are writing to an elder person, someone you respect greatly, you can address them as Mr. or Mrs. For example, you were writing a congratulatory letter to your teacher, it can be addressed as Dear Mrs. Alex. Just like what we have in the sample letter, it says Dear Koshi. So the next one is introduction. So now you begin writing the actual letter. The introductory paragraph sets the tone for the whole letter. So you might begin by asking the recipient about their well-being. Or you may say that I hope the letter finds you in good health and great spirits. So the opening of the informal letters should be casual and comforting. It must not be formal and direct as in business letters. So like for example, here, I am so excited to know that you have topped your board examinations. It's been a long time since we met. I wish I could congratulate you in person. The next one is body. Body of the letter. So the entire letter tone should be friendly, but you have to change and adjust the words as and when required when you are writing to your friend. So now you can, so that they can easily use informal flippant style. You can easily use flippant style. But when you are writing to your elders or someone respectable, make sure you do not use any disrespectful words or terms. Your use of words will determine the tone you are using in the conversation. Like for example, in the given letter, your result has proved how much effort, hard work, and dedication you have given to your exams. I am not shocked by this news because I have known since we were in class 2. You have always been a sincere and hard-working girl. I knew that you are a bit nervous, but then I was sure that you will score brilliant. The only thing that I regret is that I couldn't be there with you at the celebration party because I was having my exams then. So that's it. So now, let's proceed to conclusion. So in the conclusive paragraph, Sum up the reason for writing the letter, like summarizing it. Say a meaningful and affectionate goodbye to the reader. And do not forget to invite the reader to write back or reply to your letter. It shows an intention to keep the conversation going. Just like what the sample letter, here it says, hope to meet you as soon as possible. May's parents and grandparents have congratulated you on your success. So that's it. Now let's proceed to signature. So in the end, you need to put your signatures to close the letter. You can sign off as you want, such as kind regards, lots of love, best wishes, and etc. Just like what we have here, it says, with lots of love, yours lovingly, and your name, Anaya. Choose the greeting as it suits the occasion. Now, do you understand, class? Yes, very good. Do you have questions regarding to the format of the letter? Okay, very good. Okay, let's see if you really understand the topic.
Okay, since you understand and you do not have any questions regarding to the topic, this time, I want you to assign numbers to your group members. Are you done? Okay, very good. Listen first to my instructions so that all of us will be guided. I will call a number, then if that number belongs to that student, he or she will stand up within their area. And I will ask questions based from the letter, and then the representative of the group will answer it. Do you understand? Very good. To those who can raise their flag first can have the opportunity to answer the questions. Every correct answer is equivalent to 100 points. Are the instructions clear? Yes, very good. Do you have questions? None so far. Okay, let us start the game. Okay, all number 5, please stand. Yes, at the count of 3, you may raise your flag, and the first one who can raise their flag will be the one to answer the question. Okay. In 3, 2, 1, go! Yes, group yellow team. Here's your question. Based from the example that was given to Teacher Nove, who do you think is the sender of the letter? Yes, very good. You are right. Now, all number 2, please stand. In 3, 2, 1, raise your flag. Yes, you're a team. Question number 2. To whom the sender sends the letter? Yes, very good. Very well said. You are right. Now, all number 4, please stand. Okay, raise your flag. Yes, yellow team. Here's your question. When did the sender wrote the letter? Or what is the date that the sender wrote the letter? Yes, very good. You are right. Now, last 2 questions goes from number 6. Please stand. Yes. Yes, red team. Here's your question. What is the address of the sender? Yes, very good. You really read that letter and you really listen to Teacher Nove earlier. Very good. Okay, last question goes to number 10. Yes, red team. Here's your question. Based from the body of the letter, why did the sender write the letter? Or what is his or her intention? Yes, very good. You are right. You really understand the content of the letter. based from that example. Very good, very good. Give clap to everyone. Okay, thank you. Now, since you understand and you do not have any questions and you answer all the questions that I've given to you, I will give the floor to Teacher Nove to continue the discussion.
Again, class, what is informal letter? Yes, Miss Christine. Yes, very good. Next question. What are the parts of informal letter or its format? Yes, Miss Cebrero. Yes, very good, Miss Cebrero. Now, what do you think? Do you think that following the format is necessary? Why? Yes, girly. Okay, very good, girly. Very well said. Next is, what do you think is the importance of informal letter? Yes, Mr. Franco. Okay, very good, Mr. Franco. Very well said. So now, for further explanations and for you to understand it well, let us watch a video that presents on how to write an informal letter. So, you are going to analyze and understand the video and jot down some important details because you will use it on our next activity. Am I understandable? Okay. Let's watch the video now. Okay, class. Do you understand the video? Yes. Does it help you understand the topic more? Okay, very good. So now, let's have an activity. And I will give it to Teacher Tin.
Now, since you understand our discussion earlier and you understand the video as well, let us measure your deeper understanding and learning. I will give you another activity. Do you want that? Yes, very good. So in the same group, I want you to get your manila papers and markers. Do you have your materials now? Yes, very good. Now, each team will choose a representative. Do you have your representative now? Yes, very good. Okay, I will go to your respective groups and the representative will randomly pick a rolled paper here in the box. And these papers contain your task. Yes, since you have now your papers and your task, yellow team, what is your task? Yes, that's it. Okay, how about the blue team? Yes, very good. And obviously, the last team, which is red team, get the task which they will make an appreciation letter to their parents for their full support in the sports tournament. Am I right? Yes, that's it. Okay, now, what are you going to do is to make a letter using the format that we discussed earlier, that Teacher Novi discussed earlier, and applying your knowledge and understanding on the video that you've watched. Class, please be guided by the rubrics. And since you've received your task and you already know to whom you are going to send the letter, you may now start writing. By the way, class, remember that I will only give you 5 minutes to do the task. Is it okay for you? Yes, good, very good. Do you understand? Okay, that's it. Do you have any questions or clarifications? None so far, very good. Okay, since you understand and you have now, you do not have any questions, you can now proceed to your task.
Congratulations, class! You really did a great job. Thank you so much for your participation. Thank you so much for cooperating in today's discussion. So I believe that you really understood the topic that we have been discussed earlier. So now, I think that would be all. Let's call it a day. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye, class. I am Teacher Nove.
And this is Teacher Tin. We are now signing off. Thank you, class. Goodbye and God bless.